Hey guys, Travis here on the third week of the LCS, and I'm actually joined by ClakeyD of Team Marn, who just got their first win against GGU of the season. So, first off, Clake, you got to ask, 25 minutes, no first blood. Were you guys just imitating European teams there, or what was the deal?
It might have, I think it was a kind of a boring game to watch for everybody, but we were really focused on just playing safe, and we knew we had a better team comp, and we knew probably around like the 5 minute mark, we were slowly gaining gold advantages in every lane, and we started to get dragons. And once we knew that we kept slowly gaining gold advantage, we decided to play safer and just keep it that way. So by the time it got to the first team fight, we were already way ahead, and that's how we just secured this victory.
So, as you said, you knew that you were way ahead. I'm curious because, from a spectator standpoint to like a player in the game, you guys don't have all the information that we have. You actually had a 6K gold lead. Did you realize you were that far ahead and you were that confident going into the team fight, or what? Where were you guys at by that point?
I thought it was closer to 4,500 gold lead since we had three dragons and a tower up on them at
Right.
that first team fight. But then we also forgot to take into consideration the CS advantage. I had, I think 40 CS over Jarvan. Mid was even, top was a little bit ahead, and bot lane was 30 or 40 CS ahead too. So I think that accounts for the extra 1.5K that we were ahead.
Were you guys confident going into this week? It seems like you guys just played a lot better than before. Have you guys had extra practice this past week or?
We haven't really had extra practice. We've been practicing the same amount, but we've been doing things differently. We played really well in scrims this past week. So coming into this week, we were really confident, and I just didn't know it was going to be. I mean, I really like GGU, but it was a shutout. The
Right.
game was a shutout, so I didn't think it was going to be like that. I thought we were going to win, but I'm glad it happened that way.
So that means now you go up against Vulcan. Obviously, you guys have a lot of good mojo behind you after that win. Vulcan, however, obviously does as well because they just won CLG against CLG yesterday. Are you super confident going into that? Like, do you have any predictions? Do you expect another shutout? Where are you at?
I don't think it's going to be a shutout, but I think we're going to win. I think Vulcan had a really strong showing yesterday, but we also did really well today in our first match, and we have the momentum to carry into the match.
Now, obviously, this today you are actually sort of rotating games back and forth with complexity. I'm sure it must be kind of tiring every single interview you get asked about Nick and your brother, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to play it up. So let me ask you this: like, where do you think complexity is at right now? Are you confident that they'll win these next two games, and then when you guys end up playing down the road, like you'll come at each other with a nice group of wins behind you?
I think complexity is really strong right now. I think they're probably the strongest team outside of the top four. I know they didn't do well yesterday. Everybody has a bad game, but I think they're really strong, and I think they're going to win both of their games today. And also, we kind of have this thing where like if we're both playing the same team on the same day, we always want the other team to beat that team first to put them on tilt.
Oh, okay.
So, we beat GGU today,
Yeah.
and so they're going to be on tilt and play worse when they play complexity later.
You got that like FGC mind game mentality going in there. You like pit people on tilt. I like that. Well, finally, you have anything you want to say to any of the Team Marn fans out there?
I just want to say shout out to all the Team Martin fans. I know I had a very rough game last week. I let you guys down, but I hope we made it up this week.
Good. Well, hey, thanks a ton for the interview. Very much appreciate it. For everyone, this is Travis on the third week of the LCS. You can check out the rest of our coverage at gamespot.com/LCS.